Welcome to Makeup and Mental Health. I'm Vicky, aka Mother Hen. I can't wait to share with you my weekly diaries on how I'm coping with life at the moment on my recovery journey, whilst also putting on my makeup ready for the day. See you soon. Bye. Hi, welcome. My name's Vicky and I'm here to do makeup and mental health. So every week I'm going to be coming on here, I'm going to be putting my makeup on and just talking to you about my week and how things are going and what I've been up to. So I'll kind of talk through my makeup as well as I'm going. I am not a makeup artist. I literally this is just how I apply my makeup. Just a regular mum putting my makeup on. So this morning I've already put my facial oil on. I use this one from Avon, it's Planet Spa. I've obviously washed my face, popped a very thin layer of the oil on, and then I will now start to go through. So I popped the oil on about 20 minutes ago, just to really soak into the skin and give it a bit of moisture ready for my makeup to go on top of. So primer next. So this week has literally just been crazy. I've absolutely just dived straight into my work and keeping my house up together. I've had a couple of down hours, which for me is a massive achievement. Usually it's down days and weeks. So yeah, just by being able to just have the odd downhill is absolutely amazing for me. So I've done the primer and that's just gonna soak in for a second. So my recovery journey started, I suppose really it started back in January, when I first got the chickens, but actually I wasn't aware that it had started really until June. That was when it kind of really came to me that things in my life were starting to kind of change. My thoughts and my behaviours, you know, how I was reacting to things really started to dramatically change in a sense. It was showing me that I was able to cope with situations slightly better. I had a little bit more confidence in myself, you know, and that was really weird, because I've been struggling with my mental health for nearly 15 years now, since just after I was 20. You know, I started to kind of go downhill. I wasn't able to cope with situations very well. And I was finding life really hard, and I suffered really badly after I had my children with postnatal depression after all of them. My body just didn't seem to be able to cope with pregnancy very well. So trying to pick myself back up after my pregnancies was really difficult for me. And obviously we've had our last child now. And yeah, so just being able to understand, the main thing for me was to be able to understand my feelings, being able to understand why I was feeling the way I was and why I was reacting the way I was, because that was really difficult for me. I felt like it was everyone else that wasn't doing it the same way I was. Like they weren't thinking the same way, and I didn't realize that actually it was me and my negativity which was kind of bouncing off of them. So I wouldn't be able to see the positives, I wouldn't be able to see the other side of a situation, I wouldn't be able to explain why I was feeling the way I was feeling, and it was really difficult. So back in January we got our first lot of chickens. We were only supposed to get 2, and within a week we had 8. They're very addictive, and so I didn't realise, again at the time, a lot of things have kind of been shown to me as I've gone through my journey. that animals, you can use animals in assisted therapy, that they actually help with mental health. So by having the chickens and spending time with them and having a focus away from my feelings and my emotions, it was I didn't realize, but it was actually helping me. It was giving me a love that I didn't know that I had. And I absolutely adore my chickens, and they've they've grown in numbers since then. So back in June of this year, that's when, like I said, my journey really started to get going. I started to make decisions that I wanted to change. I didn't want to be the person that I'd been for so long. I wanted to be me again, rather than the person that my mental health was making me be. It was the negativity that I was holding inside me was destroying my soul. And I really just hated being that person. So obviously it was a massive sort of circle. It was I hated who I was, so therefore it would bring me down. I was then down. I hated the fact that I was down, and it was basically a spiral. I was just going further and further down. And then by being able to then go, no, I don't want to be this person anymore. And I know that I don't have to be this person. Just by taking that tiny little step helped to then boost me up to be able to have the confidence in myself to do it. And I was absolutely petrified. I genuinely was absolutely petrified. I didn't know what was what was in store for me, whether I was going to have the strength and the willpower to be able to do it. And it was really scary. And actually for a couple of weeks I kind of suppressed it. I kind of said, no, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to do this. That's just far too much for you. You know, you just you stay in your place. And that was really hard, because that tiny little sort of nagging feeling was still there. It was still within me, but I was pushing it down, going, no, not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You can't do that. That's just too much for you. So I started to kind of almost trick myself into doing things without realising, hoping without realising that my subconscious wouldn't realise what I was doing. So I started to watch self-development programs, doing some meditation, starting to journal my thoughts, you know, and I wasn't doing it I was just getting the day down on paper. So I knew what the different areas of recovery were, and I started to do them hoping that it would kind of keep that spark, that little light that was inside me, going to then grow bigger. So once I'd the meditation for me really was a massive changing point. I don't do meditation like a lot of sort of the way you would normally imagine it, you know, kind of in a very peaceful space and, you know, nothing around you and that kind of thing. I sit in a very busy office, and this is my personal space, and I've got this big shelf full of all my my treasures and my knickknacks and things that the kids have made me, and pictures and you know, little ornaments and stuff like that, and I sit and stare at them and bring back all the happy memories from things that I've done in the past. And very gradually over time the happiness started to come through, and I started to get a little bit more confidence in myself. I started to think, you know, things could change, and that I could kind of do things that I never thought would be possible, you know, and that was a really good thing for me. I'd always thought that I wasn't, you know, very good at being a mum and a housewife, and you know, that I kind of wasn't doing the best that I could do, that I was almost failing them in a sense, and I hated it because I knew that I was coping. I was doing everything I was doing everything right, but my brain was telling me that I was doing it wrong. And I knew that the one thing that I had to do was start to get rid of those negative emotions and feelings that were constantly inside me, because that was what was bringing me down. So I started my official kind of recovery journey in July. It was just getting on for late July, and that was when I made the full commitment that I was gonna go for it. I was gonna do everything. I was gonna try everything. I was gonna incorporate all these things into my life. You know, gradually. I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to do everything all in one go. But I started to kind of make a plan as to what I wanted to do. So that's what I did, and over time things really have just gone from strength to strength, by being able to build the Mother Hen mission, and use all of everything that I've learned together. It's just been an absolutely incredible journey, and I know that I still have you know, things that I need to do, and I still work on my self-development every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't do something for myself, whether it's self-care, my journaling, my gratitude diary. I say my affirmations every morning. You know, it's being able to deal with, you know, your own personal well-being journey. It's you know, it's a lifelong commitment. It's not something that you can just, you know, do within a couple of days and that's it and you're done. It's a lifelong decision that, you know, you're making, and that's what I want. I know what I want in my future now, so that's it. I'm just going to go for it. So yeah, this week it's just been incredible. I just honestly can't believe the things that I'm achieving, that I'm doing, being able to keep the house up together. I've got a brilliant routine going with, you know, my washing and keeping the house clean and the vacuum cleaning and all stuff like that. And just by being able to do that just boosts my confidence, you know, because I know when I get up on a morning now, everything's where it should be. Everyone can find everything. It's just absolutely amazing. So, oh, it's very hard to do that and talk at the same time, isn't it? So we're building up now to the Christmas holidays, and I need to make sure that I'm extra prepared for everything, especially with the Mother Hen mission. So I'm making sure that I've got everything ready to go with that, and that I'm keeping on top of it. I want to be able to incorporate as much of my kind of home life into it as possible, so that, you know, everyone can kind of see what I get up to and how I deal with things, whether I'm having a good day or a bad day. I wanted to do this video yesterday, but my brain was not in the right place yesterday at all, so I accepted it and I moved on for the rest of the day, and today is a good day, and that's why I've decided that I can do this today. And that's the thing, is being able to go to accept how you're feeling, understand it, know that it's okay, and then move on. And I think that's a massive part of it, is acceptance of the, you know, the way you're feeling and your emotions and how you react to things and what you believe. You know, I'm at that point now where I know what I can and can't do. I know what my boundaries are at the moment. I know what is my comfort zone, and I know what is outside my comfort zone. And I always push myself to do the things outside my comfort zone, but if I cannot do them right that second or that day or that week, then that's fine. I accept it, I put it on a back burner and I move on. You know, and that is the brilliant thing about your recovery journey, is being able to accept these situations that you're going through and move on. And I love it. I can't believe it that I'm even doing this journey, you know. It's being proud of yourself. It's very hard to do it with the ring light because it's kind of a false light, so you don't know if you're doing it exactly right. So yeah, this week I've had a couple of down times, but actually the majority of it has just been incredible. I've been, you know, really can't even say the word, pushing through. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. I really do. So just going to do my hair and then that is it. We are done for the day. I've got one more video that I want to do after this. I haven't brushed my hair this morning. So because I'm in such a good place, I'm going to do that now. It's for my members only group over on Facebook. So I created a group which would be £15 a month, but you get exclusive content over there. So I'm building that up and getting it all into place. I'm just going to put it up quickly in a ponytail and then get I love my headbands. I hate having my hair down because I don't like it in my face, so I came up with the compromise of wearing my headbands. Tie it up in the back and then let the hair down. There we go. So that is me ready for the day. Like I said, every week I'm going to be doing my journey through, adding, you know, different bits in, help and advice. And, you know, if you want to follow me over on the Mother Hen Mission, please do. And I can't wait to kind of get to know you and be able to help you on your journey. I will speak to you all soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.